Hello there, fellow dreamers and achievers. In a world where everyone is trying to be someone else constantly, I urge you to be yourself because it's your life, it's your time. Welcome back to your YouTube channel. This is Manu, and today we are going to talk about this beautiful topic that is very close to my heart, the art of stopping the comparison game. And it's high time we stop this game because we live in the era of social media, we live in the era of technology, information, and there's a lot to take in already, and it is very overwhelming to compare yourself to others every single day. And that's why I urge you to stop this. In 2023, let us leave this behind and step into 2024 with a positive mindset, with a mindset of gratitude, full of gratitude, where we support each other, where we like everything about everyone else, and we do our thing without comparing ourselves. So let's start and delve into this video. I still remember the day I was in 6th standard and there was this teacher. She was our class in charge, and she had to select 10 students from our class and take them on a trip, and it was a competition kind of a trip where the students will go enjoy themselves, and it was fully funded from the school. They would enjoy themselves and engage themselves to different kind of activities, poster making, slogan writing, debate competition, all sorts of things in a different school. And I was hoping that there would be my name as well because my best friend's name was there. So I was hoping for the same for me. But eventually our teacher selected 10 students and it had my name as well. We were all forming a queue. I remember I was standing towards the very last end of the queue, and I was standing there, and she pointed me out like that, and she said that you are not going, you'll have to sit in the class. And I don't know, I didn't say anything. That was the moment, I think, when I felt so underconfident, when I felt that I was not made to be at a place where they were. I thought to myself that maybe I wasn't good enough, and that was the one moment that decreased my confidence, that totally ruined my thought about myself, my positive self-talk. Everything was ruined that day. One teacher could make a difference in your life, but one teacher could also make you underconfident for the rest of your life. If it wasn't for other teachers that came into my life and changed my life, I would have totally thought to myself that I was waste of time. But that was in the past, and now I'm a fully grown up person, and I'm far mature than that, and I am totally confident for who I am, with whom I am. So let me talk about it to support you guys, because we are here to support each other, right? The illusion of social media, the urge of scrolling the reels every single day. Nowadays it has become a trend, because people pick up the trend from there only. That's why they are scrolling every single day, and this is the illusion of social media. We think that everyone's life is perfect, and we have been thinking it from a long time. We are scrolling, we're checking every single picture, we're checking the food, we're checking the places, we're checking every single thing about them, and it's just their highlight of their life. It's not the full picture. You have never known who they are, to be honest. Because I have an influencer friend, and whenever we talk, whenever we get to meet, I'm like, you have the best life, anyone would dream of this life. And they're like, you only see the good part of it, you've never seen the worst of it all. We're like freelancers. If there's work, it's good for us. If there's no work, it's not good for us. So you see, this is a kind of life they're living, and we are appreciating everything about their life but not about our lives. And my friend told me that it's like you're comparing your ability to me. Let's say you're comparing an ability of a fish to climb a tree, and that is totally nonsense. You cannot do that to yourself. So it's high time we stop comparing ourselves to others, because our journey, our life is unique in itself. And whatever you are, be the best version of yourself in that field. Do not compare yourself to others and others' life. There was a time, I remember, I was just scrolling Instagram and I suddenly saw a reel that was, there was this girl. She was a travel enthusiast and she posted a lot of stuff, and I went into her profile and I spent like 4 to 5 hours, and I was so ashamed of myself that day. That's why I urge you to stop comparing yourself and stop wasting your time on social media, because it isn't a total reality. The reality is something else, and when you will get to know the reality, you will regret spending your time over there. Use social media for the good, use social media for your business, use social media for content creation, and then just refuse it, just avoid it for the whole day, because you are living a life and you have to spend time with yourself as well. Just avoid social media at any cost. Everyone has a different path. Trust me on this. What works for you doesn't mean that will work for the other person as well, and what works for them doesn't mean that it will work for you. So embrace your own unique journey, embrace your imperfections, everything about your individuality, and celebrate yourself every single day, because our paths are different and so is our life. Everyone has a different path, and it's high time we stop looking at their journey and rather focus on our journey, because your chapter 1 might be someone else's chapter 20. So let them do their work, and you focus on your work. I urge you to stop comparing yourself with those people who are successful, because it's your time and you can still be successful. You do not have to be jealous of their success. You do not have to be comparing yourself to those you are not even aware of their life, what is going on in their lives. When I get to know such friends, I actually try to know what is going on in their lives, and when they tell me, I actually regret comparing myself to them. I told you my story, right? And that was an incident that decreased my self-worth and my confidence to a level that I was not able to upgrade myself for the 2-3 years, for the next 2-3 years. And that was something horrible, to be honest. I was spending my life like just a person who has no self-worth and a person who has no life goals, and I was just a simple teenager. I was thinking that I wasn't good enough just because of that one incident. And it's not just one incident. A lot of things happened because I was in that class, so it had to happen with me all the time. For the next 2 years I faced this, but after that I tried to come out of that zone. I tried my best. I did my best, and that's why I started my YouTube channel once again. Yes, I had a YouTube channel earlier as well, like 4 to 5 years ago, but due to comparison and a lot of overthinking that people would judge me, my schoolmates would judge me. They actually didn't. They supported me, but I thought that maybe they were judging me, and that's why I had to shut down that channel, and I started my channel after 5 years. You can see how long I procrastinated for this channel. Support others without comparing yourself to them, without comparison, because I remember when I used to open LinkedIn 2 years ago, I used to compare myself to every single individual who was achieving something in their life. I don't know why I did that, but for some reason I was doing that, and I quit LinkedIn for that. I deactivated my LinkedIn account, and it was such a, I don't know, I was stupid, I was dumb maybe, but I did that. I deactivated the account and I activated it after 1 year. It took me a whole year to come back, and then I became a content creator on LinkedIn. And then I realized that after connecting with every single individual, when you connect with them, you know your story, you know their story, they know your story. Both of you support each other. The kind of story you tell, audience will engage with you. And whenever I connect with them, I get this sense of happiness whenever they achieve something in their lives. I have stopped comparing myself totally to anyone. I become happy whenever they achieve something. They show the same kind of appreciation for me whenever I achieve something, and that makes my whole day. The only thing that you have to remember is stop being jealous of others. Stop being so self-assured that you do not have time to appreciate others. You do not have time to compliment someone. You do not have time to measure yourself and to actually go and tell them that yeah, they have come a long way and they're doing so good. Embrace your uniqueness, embrace your growth, embrace your journey, and embrace the kind of incredible person you are. And let me tell you the last bit of the story, the nugget of wisdom. The teacher who once neglected me, once thought that I wasn't good enough. Just to prove her that I was good enough, I improved myself so much just because of that one teacher. I don't know, everything happens for a reason. Maybe I felt so neglected for 2 years, but I was working within myself. Deep inside, I knew I had to work. I had to work so hard that this teacher will be proud of me one day. I don't know if she was proud of me after 2 years or not, but still I am proud of myself, and I'm very much sure that whenever I'll meet her, she will be proud of me for coming this far. I always look up to her, and I think after 2 years, she was not about to be the class in charge, because we were going for the other class and there was some other class in charge. But I told her that I looked up to her and she was my inspiration. She didn't show much affection or something on her face, but she looked quite satisfied with that, because I told her to give her blessings to me, and she smiled. So I think everything happens for a reason. That story helped me a lot. So yeah, there we have it for today's video and today's life lesson, today's thoughts, today's musings for you. And I hope this video helps you. If there's one thing that you can leave behind with 2023, it's just this comparison game. And no one can stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. Trust me on this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Take care.